I'm going to be taking you straight into my system right now. I will run the code and you're going to see how it works. In real time, it generates traffic, it clicks on advertisements. Now, while these things are being done, my AdSense keeps reading. Okay, so let me show you how the bot works. There are a lot of folders that need proper explanations, so I'll probably just do that in a whole new video. But let me just show you how it works. So I've already kept this folder aside so it becomes easier to see it. This is the Adsense bot. This version was written in Node.js. I'm going to open up the file. I will explain what this asset is later, such as human interaction, lifespan, process server managers, source code. So these are like list of files that help to assist this whole system work. Okay, let's head back to the bot. I'm going to open this in Visual Studio Code, which is open with code. Once I open with code, all I have to do is to write node bot, and that's all. So I'm going to clear my terminal first, and then I'm going to write node bot, and that is it. The moment you put node bot on your Visual Studio Code on the folder the bot is, that is all you need to do. It pops up, opens up any video you have already added. Watch the video for some time. Let me stop it. So I'm going to be deleting every single link. Yeah, okay. Now I'm going to head over to Google, and on Google, I think I created a specific Google for what's it called again? For this YouTube host service. It's actually called YouTube Adsense. Okay, I have like two. This is okay programming, and then I can switch over to okay Adsense. So this is for my students, just to show them how these things work. So I can see Lolo from Omale. I'm going to open up this.
I've always wanted to do that.
So you can see the song. Now I'm going to copy this link. This I just want to load, and I'm going to go over to my Visual Studio Code, and I'm going to paste this link here. Okay, not here. Oh, okay. Let's go up. I'm going to paste this link here. So this is the music I just want to load. I'm going to look for another music. So let's go look for another music or another thing, anything I thought. Okay, I can see another one from Olamide, Infinity. I wouldn't want to use. Let's use Reason Home by P Square. I'm going to copy this link, which is this. I'll head over to my Visual Studio Code, and I'm going to comma this one, which is put a comma, enter a new line, and paste the second link. Now I have the two links. What's it called again? On this particular list of links.json, you can have as many YouTube links as possible, as many as possible. It's unlimited, as many as possible. So I've just added two, so it will be easier. Now I'm going to head over here. Let me clear these logs. Now I'm going to type it again, node bot, and that is it. It's going to watch these videos automatically, pick up one of the videos, stream it. Like this is Reason With Me by P Square. 5, 4, 3, 2. It has closed up. Now it has closed up. It will open on that one. It could still be this same P Square, or it could still be Omale. So it will pick up one random out of the two. 5, 4, 3. This time around it could be P Square again, or maybe Omale. So it picks up one out of the two. Okay, this time around it's Omale. Okay, 5, 4, 3. It has picked up again. It could be P Square or Omale, any of them. Okay, this is P Square this time around. So it just picks up one out of the two links. If you have so many videos, to pick up one. 5, 4, 3, 2. Another one should come up right now. So this is just simply how it works. I think Root Boy has been going up often. Okay, so it picks up one out of the two randomly in no special sequence. So this is how the bot works. It's actually tailored to give you watch time. So if you're not monetized, you have a YouTube channel, you don't make money from it, fine. Then if you're asking questions of can this get banned, can this get flagged, there are a lot of bots like this on the internet that promises to generate traffic, and most times they do, most times they get banned. Now the difference between them and me is when you get to see these platforms or these people who claim they have bots, you don't get to see their last paid. That means they've never gotten paid. They only generate traffic, the traffic gets so high, and then all of a sudden the account or the AdSense account get banned. Now, when you enroll on the course, you'll be able to learn why these things happen. Now, this is as a result of them not using cookie, them not having a good process server, and then other things in play. Now, my course explains every single thing from the beginning of the system, how the whole system works, to why the system is foolproof. So I've been seeing questions like, if Google watch this, won't Google fix it up? Hmm. Except there's a new technology that we're now aware of. But if it is the way it is right now, with the no level of tech as of now, Google won't be able to stop this AdSense bot. Now, the major reasons is because every single thing that get to check, every single tick they have to tick to get a verified traffic is what we actually get to feel. And it is almost untraceable. I've been creating bots all my life. If you know me, you know that this guy is he's a madman when it comes to automations on the forex world or the crypto world. I've been doing a whole lot of automation, a whole lot of machine learning. So if I've been doing this on other platforms for years and I'm still doing it now, I think that should be the whole guarantee you should ever need. Now, the only thing I would actually recommend is please keep the bot exclusive. So that means if you're using this bot on your platform, do not apply on the bot. I see some people get asked questions like, okay, I already have a bot that generates traffic, that generates views. Can I team it up with your own bot? No, you don't do that. This is because people who write this bot, they write it cheaply. If you know me, you know I don't come cheap, whether for my courses, for my services. Every single thing I do is top notch. I have courses ranging up to $50,000. So yes, I don't come cheap. And whenever I'm planning on doing anything or creating any software, I do to the best of tools. Most of these softwares you see that generates traffic or bots that generates traffic, they do so with crappy IP address. Most don't even get to use process servers. They just use one IP address that is already redundant. So that simply means they give you a static IP that you get to use to generate huge number of traffic. It is not just credible. Google keep track of your whole life. Now you see lots of videos on YouTube. Everyone is saying Google keep track of you. Google take personal information of you. Google knows what you want. Most times you talk about shoe. The next moment on YouTube, you're seeing advertisement on shoe. Most times you talk about clothes. The next thing you're seeing is an advertisement on clothes. That is because Google tracks you. Now some people get to bring a whole lot of conspiracy theories of Google listening to you, which we have seen evidence of that, and some evidence of or evidence of Google disclaiming that that is not true. But in reality, when you Google or search for anything, Google takes up whatever you search for and uses that to tailor ads for you. So that means as a human being right now, Google knows what you want, Google knows what you're searching for. If for me, for instance, what I love most are web tools, web software, services. So Google knows my niche. Google knows what I love as a person. Now, if I have kids and all they search for are cartoon related stuff, Superman, Batman, Google knows what ads to serve to them. If my wife is also searching, Google knows to show her this bag, that hair, this brand. Now, if someone else is interested in cars or automobile, Google will be serving them ads related to cars. Now, Google has an information based on every single person. So this is simply why the ads Google will show to you is different from the ads Google will show to me. Now, what most people just do is just create a bot that just comes up, click on any advert. So Google has a way of tracking persona. Now, people don't understand what persona is. Now, that is not a problem. It's because they have not studied machine learning. Machine learning is a way of creating a machine to be able to learn and identify things by itself. So I have a degree in machine learning. I've learned machine learning over and over and over again. So I'm able to create software. I'll be able to track people, the kind of personality they have. Now, this is something similar to what Google does. Now, Google knows that I, for instance, if they want to be serving me ads, they want to be serving me ads based on certain things they've picked up on me. If they're just serving me random ads and I'm clicking on those random ads, after a period of time, it becomes obvious that I'm a false human being. It's more like cash bar. So sometimes Google pops up a cash bar and tells you choose a car, choose a plane, choose a boat, choose something, and then they bring random pictures. Now imagine after bringing this random picture, you just click on all of them. They show you a car, you click, they show you a boat, you click. Now you're clicking on lots of things, you're not actually clicking on what Google wants you to click. Now in reality, this is how Google gets to keep track of people. Google shows you advertisements to see what you get to react to. Google also watches your search results to see what you're searching for. What are the kind of information you're searching online? Now, these are the things you get to, keep in track. Now, most of these cheap bots you see online that promises to give you traffic, they don't do their homework well. They just want to create a bot that just pops up and gives you traffic, and that is it. And then the last one is what we call lifespan. Now, every single browser has what we call a log. If I install a Chrome right now or a web browser on my computer, at the beginning, at the beginning of the lifespan of this web browser, a display could probably be 70 MB, which is 70 megabytes. As time goes on, the file size of this web browser keeps on increasing. That is because each time I open my Chrome and I close it, Google keeps logs of every single thing I do. My search results, my saved password, where I've been, what website I spend more time on. Now, these are the things that Google uses to know I'm a real human being. And now most of these bots are are cookieless. They are lifetimeless. So that simply means, first of all, let me say something. Google owns almost the internet. So for every single browser you use right now, Google has almost a percentage of control over the browser, more than you can actually think of. Now, when you get to open Google, Google knows a lifeless span browser. If you doubt me, install a new browser right now, install a new one, and open it on your phone or computer. You'll see Google telling you, oh, this is a new browser. They'll start asking you to sign into your account. They'll start telling you, showing you some stuff. That simply means this browser is completely new. Google knows there's nothing contained in it. Now, most of this bot uses Selenium, Beautiful Soup, probably Puppeteer, and they don't really get to make a live log. What is a live log? A live log is, the ability of getting to generate logs. I can generate logs of like 2 years. That simply means I'm going to install Puppeteer, right, or Selenium, and then I generate logs that will make it look like this Selenium has been in existence for like 2 years. And then I bring up a whole lot of cookie, ferment a whole lot of cookie from different sites, and then I cook up a whole lot of things. So when this bot opens the website, it looks exactly like a human being that has been using a particular computer for close to 2 years, and then that bot becomes verified. So that's why I'm telling you that except if there's a new technology, but if it's this current technology right now, this bot is completely foolproof.